Next comes the important definition of Sapinda relationship. Sapind, of the same pind. As per section 3, Sapinda relationship extends to third generation inclusive in line of ascent through mother and fifth generation inclusive in line of ascent through father. And in every case, the line shall be traced upwards from the person concerned, who shall be counted as the first generation. Two persons are said to be sapindas of each other if one is a lineal ascendant of the other within the limits of Sapinda relationship. We have already seen the limits of Sapinda relationship. If the line of ascent is to be through the mother, Sapinda relationship extends up to the third generation. If the line of ascent is through the father, then the Sapinda relationship extends to fifth generation. We shall now see which lineal ascendants are within Sapinda relationship. We shall first ascend from the mother side. Lineal ascendant from the mother side shall be counted up to third generation, starting with the person himself or herself. And this way, the mother, the maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother will be the lineal ascendants of this person. Ascending from the mother side, the mother herself will be the first lineal ascendant, but she will be in the second generation because the first generation is the person herself or himself. Ascending further, maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother, that is Nana and Nani, shall also be lineal ascendants of this person within the Sapinda relationship. When we ascend from the father side, we can go up to the fifth generation, the person himself or herself being the first generation. Ascending from the father side, the father will be the second generation, paternal grandfather and paternal grandmother, that is Dada and Dadi, will be in the third generation, and thereafter two more generations upwards on both sides, that is great grandfather and great great grandfather, etc., will be within the Sapinda relationship. Also, two persons are said to be sapindas of each other if they have a common lineal ascendant who is within limits of Sapinda relationship with each of them. The key phrase here is a common lineal ascendant within the limits of Sapinda relationship. A common lineal ascendant who is within limits of Sapinda relationship. Let's take an illustration. There is a boy. For finding out his lineal ascendant within limits of Sapinda relationship, he will be treated as that of first generation. If we ascend through his mother's side, his mother will be his lineal ascendant of the second generation. And his mother's father and mother both will be his lineal ascendants of the third generation from the mother's side. We have already seen that if we ascend through the mother side, we can go only up to 3 generations as far as Sapinda relationship is concerned. So this boy is in Sapinda relationship with his mother. He is also in Sapinda relationship with his Nana and Nani, mother's father and mother's mother. Then there is a girl. In this illustration, we shall ascend through her father. The girl is of first generation. The father is of second generation. Her father's father will be of third generation, and her father's father's father will be of the fourth generation. We are aware that when we move or ascend through the father, the Sapinda relationship will extend up to the fifth generation. So this person, paternal great grandfather, who is of fourth generation, is a lineal ascendant of this girl. Now, if we say that the maternal grandfather of the boy and this paternal great grandfather of the girl is the same person, then we say that there is a common lineal ascendant of this boy and this girl. This boy ascends through the mother, this girl ascends through the father, and we reach a common lineal ascendant who is the boy's nana, maternal grandfather, and the girl's pardada, paternal great grandfather. If this person at the top of this table is the same person, we will say that this boy and this girl have a common lineal ascendant who is within limits of Sapinda relationship. From this illustration, we can say that a boy will be in Sapinda relationship with his maternal uncle's granddaughter. The next expression which is defined in section 3 is degrees of prohibited relationship. There are 4 categories of persons who are within degrees of prohibited relationship. The first category is that of lineal ascendants. Every lineal ascendant of a person is within degrees of prohibited relationship. Secondly, the spouse of every lineal ascendant or descendant of a person is within degrees of prohibited relationship. The wife or husband of every lineal descendant or ascendant of a person is within degrees of prohibited relationship. In the third category, we have the wife of brother, wife of father's brother, wife of mother's brother, wife of grandfather's brother, and wife of grandmother's brother. The wife of each of these 5 categories of brothers is within the degrees of prohibited relationship. Clause D contains the 4th category. A brother and a sister are within degrees of prohibited relationship. An uncle and a niece are within degrees of prohibited relationship. An aunt and a nephew are within degrees of prohibited relationship. Children of a brother and a sister are within degrees of prohibited relationship. Children of 2 brothers are also within degrees of prohibited relationship, and children of 2 sisters likewise are also within degrees of prohibited relationship. Here we are referring to every type of relationship. Relationship by full blood, half blood or uterine blood, illegitimate or legitimate, by adoption or by blood.